Oh yeah, let's get to it.
Come on, man.
Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy T Money, man. And y'all already know, man. I hope y'all like my intro. If not, hey, we're gonna run it like this. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's get to it.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get to it, man. Hey, let's get to it. So, could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? Hey, we here to find out, man. The only reason I asked is because we do a lot of critiquing on the NFL players, what they could do, what they should do, but we also got to take in accountability. The training and stuff that they do, the hardcore training and stuff that they put their bodies through, and you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? So, could you do it if you were physically in shape? Do you think that you could survive 30 days at the NFL training camp? You know, because we do a lot of shit talking as fans, here and there, but could your physical stature be enough to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL? And that's just what I gotta ask y'all, because us as fans only think that it's easy because we watch it on TV. But the workouts that they put their bodies through, the diets that they got to maintain too, like, could you do it? You know, instead of being a shit talker, put yourself in the mind of a motherfucking, you know, or put yourself in the body of an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? All of my football players, man, I know we got great points. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know at times we get to where we like, goddamn it, well, this motherfucker should have did this. He should have made this cut. But like, is it physically impossible for you to do the same thing? You know, before we sit back and critique somebody else, because a lot of you motherfuckers sweating down that you can do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? But could you survive through just a little like 30 days of the NFL training camp for the shit that they have to go through? You feel me? And we're gonna get more into depth on what we gotta, you know, go over. But could you do it? Like, that's a serious question, because a lot of this shit, it take a lot of training, y'all. Is you that real to fuck around with them boys out there? Could you do the shit that we expect them to do as a, you know what I'm saying, as a NFL, you know, as an NFL player? Could you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot on your fucking body, but we also got to take accountability of what certain people can do and what certain people can't do. And that's just what I'm here to talk about today. Could you survive it? Is it any way possible that you could survive it? Somebody let me know. You feel me? Hey, shout out to the chat, man. The chat. What up, D Cash? Facts. You know, we sit around D Cash and we talk a lot of shit about these NFL players, but we don't put ourselves in their body, what they got to go through, what they got to do before training camp, what's the thoughts that run through an NFL player mind when it comes to making a team. Like, let's just put ourselves in position. I'm a football player. Could I have went through 30 days of training camp? Can I physically go through 30 days of training camp right now? I think I can. I'm in shape. You feel me? So I love this shit. Cause me, I take aggression to a challenge. Like I take a challenge head on, goddamn it. I'm gonna finish. If I got to pass out when it's over with, goddamn it, T Money gonna finish. You feel me? But could you? Like let's stop. Just for 1 second, just for the day. Let's stop, sit back, and quit talking shit about how a motherfucker need to throw the ball, or how a motherfucker need to hit this way, or which running back can hit this hole. Like, let's just quit talking about bullshit and put yourself in the situations that these players put themselves in. You feel me? Because it's a lot, bro. And then you got to think about the mental aspect of things, like game day. Like, motherfucker could be on, and then he can't be on. You feel me? Like one weekend, one Sunday, I'm popping out this bitch. I'm feeling it. The next Sunday, I'm not. But could you put yourself in those shoes and overcome the shit that they have to overcome? It's crazy. Crazy work. It's all about the mental. It's about what you eat before game day. It's about how you train before game day. It's about, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit, bro, that we don't take in and, you know, and talk about, as far as like why this player couldn't do this week. You know what I'm saying? Confidence is a big key when it comes to training for football. You feel me? Because if you got a motherfucking dude over there standing 6'6", weighing 300 pounds, and you a linebacker, you supposed to figure out some goddamn way to get through this big ass lineman, where you have the confidence to blow this motherfucker off his motherfucking feet. How would you train? You feel me? Like I'm just asking y'all, chat. Like, let me know something. Like, how would you train as an NFL player? DCAS said, you right. Them hits be car crashes. Yeah, because you got pad on pad, which they sweeping down and it's protecting you. I don't know if you motherfuckers ever played football through the winter, but them pads hurt, bro. Ain't no cushion when you playing football, bro. Ain't really no way to protect your body, because a motherfucker can hit you with a cheap shot. Goddamn, there you go, concussion. So how would you train? How would you prep? How would you prepare to take on the NFL? Let's think about this shit, man, because we sit back and we talk about these athletes as if they are cartoons or superheroes, as to if they can't get hurt or they can't have an off day. Now, some of these motherfuckers just be having off days all through the week, but I ain't gonna say Bryce. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying? They can have an off day all year. But you know, the Jamar Chases of the world, the motherfucking Odell Beckhams, the Tyreek Hills. Like, just think about how they got to train. The Lamar Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback ain't got to do too much, but they got to do enough. You know what I'm saying? But positions like linebacker, think about how Luke Kuechly had to train. Think about how he had to prep so he wouldn't get a concussion. Like, let's think about these things, man, before we just go to judging these players. Like, let's sit back and see why, you know, your favorite player had an off week. Because, like I say, my favorite receiver is motherfucking Steve Smith. What's up, Candy Girl? Yes, sir. Because my motherfucking favorite NFL player is Steve Smith, but he had off weeks. Like, all time, like, Steve Smith, my nigga, dog. Like, he had off weeks in the NFL. But could you train like an NFL player? Could you survive? You know what I'm saying? The shit that these NFL coaches put you through. Could you go through the training? Could you go through the steps that you need to possibly end up either making the team or at least making it the preseason? Or would you be the player to get cut? Like, let's just be honest. Like, how would you prep? Like, if you, let's just say any position, this is any position you want. You feel me? Like running back. wide receiver, linebacker, defensive line. How would you prep? I go ahead and tell you how I would prep when it comes to defensive line, because I was a defensive lineman. So if I was to prep for the NFL, first thing I'm working on ASAP is my squats, because the power come from underneath when you trying to push a offensive lineman. This is how T-Money would prep, because I did it. You know what I'm saying? So would you train certain? Would you know what parts of your body to train? And this is before you even get to training camp. Like, all right, I know, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna train for this position, because you could just be a little walk on. Because they accept them shits as long as you old enough. Trust me. Even when you go to college, like how you gonna prep for your position? So I know I need a lot of power to come from underneath. I'm gonna work on my squats. I'm gonna work on my sprints. But you also gotta take in too, to be careful. Like, don't overtrain that part. How could you build that part without overtraining it? And a lot of that come with stretching. A lot of you niggas think you too sweet. Yoga help. Like, all of that shit, man. You feel me? So when you work in these certain parts, man, it's therapy at the end of the day to get a certain body part to where it need to be. So you gotta treat that body part how it need to be treated. You gotta nurture it, because like when you playing defensive lineman, the legs is the biggest muscle on your motherfucking body. So you gotta understand that it's gonna be a little bit harder. Like, it's gonna hurt more. You feel me? Like, I don't know about y'all. When I train my legs, that shit is it burns the most out of anybody part on my body. You feel me? But when you working them, you gotta have a proper amount of rest time. Like, that's what's wrong with Xavier Leggett. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. All he do is work on legs. That's why he keep getting the injuries he keep getting. But he overdoing it. You get what I'm saying? So when you doing a receiver, when you playing receiver, how should you train? You shouldn't be squatting like a motherfucker, like you about to just because you want to run somebody over. What you should be doing is working on your agility, your sprints, skill play, side to side action, shit like that. But make sure it's just enough. But you know, you just got some of those athletes that's just built different. You feel me? So fuck them. Let's just say you a guy trying to go through training camp. You trying to make the team. So before you get there, you know what position you going for. You train that body part as needed. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat the right way. You got to stretch the right way. It's a lot that comes with being an NFL motherfucking superstar. But we sit back on Sundays and we just critique these guys over and over and over again. And it's just like, we ain't taking accountability for what the fuck are they putting their body through to entertain us as fans. So all my former football players, how would you train? How should you train? Could you survive 30 days of an NFL training camp? I think some of you niggas wouldn't make it through day 10. You'd be ready to go back home. But then you got some competitors out here that's willing to do what they need to do to get through training camp. But take accountability of how these players got to train, how they got to eat. And it shows on the field when you mistreat your body. It shows on the field, trust me. Those are the players that keep getting hurt. Listen to me, y'all. 90% of players that get hurt in the NFL is because, one, they overworking a certain body part that they need the most. Two, they're lacking on working on certain shit. Three, the diet is off. But, you know, as an NFL player, we all seen Kelvin Benjamin. If you're a Panthers fan, we all seen Kelvin Benjamin and how he showed up to his second year training camp. He was fat. He was out of shape. So it's about what you put your body through as a football player. And this is why I'm going over this shit today, man. Could you survive 30 days of an NFL training camp? Because when you think about it, we sit here, we critique these teams and these players like they ain't regular humans. They just humans, y'all. They ain't motherfucking robots. They can't go out there and run 100 miles per hour and goddamn come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? They got to take breaks. They got to rest, but it's all about how you build yourself. But the most important thing as a football player, what you don't want to do is overwork a body part. This is why Christian McCaffrey, when he was with the Panthers, couldn't stay healthy here because he overworked himself. But still, we didn't have the training staff to let Christian McCaffrey know, hey, man, you need to just like kind of chill out. Like he got over there in San Francisco. San Francisco only work their players to a certain limit. That's why they're good how they are. You feel me? Like you can tell, it shows on the field how you are supposed to carry yourself as an NFL player. You got to be careful, man. And it ain't just about getting on there going hard. Like some games, you need to preserve certain shit for a certain time period. Like as a competitor, like you gotta, like these things in the back of your mind, dog. It's constantly roaming. So like, let's say you're running back, right? And you got a tough defense to go up against. All right, your O-line somewhat decent, so you can find a hole here and there. So if you want to make it through a full game in the NFL, then you don't give it 100 the whole game, because the goal is ultimately for the offense is to tire the defense out. So what you want to do is you want to give it somewhat your all, but not all the way your all, because that's how NFL players end up with injuries. Because you thinking it's 100% all the way through, it's not. So like when you got them good defenses and shit, you better wear them down and then preserve your energy for the third and fourth quarter. So when you kick in to do what you need to motherfucking do, then at this point you putting them away or you putting them to bed. But y'all just gotta think, man, like at certain times, like if you playing a bullshit team, and the ultimate goal at the end of the day is blow these motherfuckers out right quick. Go to the sideline. What's a blowout, y'all? About what, 42? Goddamn 7, 10, 14, whatever. We can go ahead and sit our players down. If that's your goal when you're playing a little bullshit team, then that's the games you give it 100. But them big time motherfuckers, don't go out there trying to take their goddamn head off when you first get out there, because that's when you end up with players out for 6 weeks. To might be a full season, and we're gonna have that this year. We're gonna have that this year. A lot of these NFL players don't take care of their body like y'all think they do. Don't let YouTube steer the narrative. Don't let social media steer the narrative. These motherfuckers don't be doing what you think they be doing. And y'all gonna see that. Y'all gonna see that. It's different. It's different like in-game football than it is, not in-game. So we go to practice, we bullshit. We bullshit around because we don't want to do too much. We want to kind of get through the week. You feel me? And then Thursday or Friday be your walkthroughs, and not Saturday for the NFL. Be your walkthroughs. Just a little short in the t-shirt set. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even if it's a home game, maybe even a Saturday, you probably on the plane heading to another city. But Thursday and Friday should normally be a walkthrough. But when you in training camp, nigga, you fighting for your life. You feel me? You're fighting for your life at that point. So, like, know when to impress the coaches, know when not to do too much, because they see shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They look at shit like that. Okay, this is how cuts are made. Like, we seen some players we thought was good, but behind the scenes, in reality, they looking in practice like, okay, bro, all right, but he doing a little too much. Like they look at shit like that. So when you doing stuff like this, y'all, taking accountability that these players have to do a lot of shit. And like I say, just a lot of them got the drive. They just got the passion for the game. And a lot of them just there. Like, I can name a few players that this is why I ain't been wrong, y'all. I know I ain't. As far as, who's been successful and who ain't gonna be successful. I can tell you right now who ain't gonna be successful in the NFL, because it's the way that they taking it on. They taking on the NFL. You feel me? Like Bryce. Bryce is a motherfucker that's just there. Like, I know we Panthers fans over here. I'm just using him just because like Bryce, he just basically he just there, bro. You feel me? Like, all right, I'm gonna just show up, I'm gonna just do this, and then I'm gonna go home. Like, nah, like nigga, nah, like when Cam was here, nigga, you seen Cam work out. We ain't seen no videos of you doing nothing. But see, Cam, what a lot of y'all didn't know about Cam, if you ever didn't notice, Cam never used weights. He didn't need to as a quarterback. Cam was more like a calisthenics type of guy. He get on the treadmill. He know he's a running quarterback. He work on his stamina. He stretch with the band. He do his push up. He don't need to stress his, because when you let me tell y'all something. I'm a real workout nigga. You feel me? I'm a real workout nigga. So when you fucking with weights, it's tearing the muscle. You feel me? So it's gonna take probably a longer time for for recovery than it would a motherfucker doing calisthenics. Because what the body does when you're doing things like calisthenics and stuff of that nature is it'll get used to your body weight faster than it would you putting 300 to 400 pounds on. This is why you see a lot of older guys that still kind of ripped and buff, and they tell you, hey man, listen, you don't need all that heavy weight. Like I will benching 650. I still can throw 600 up right now, but I don't lift like that. It ain't about how strong you can be, because at the end of the day, you're hurting your body. Your body got to have that time to recover. So what you want to do is you want to have some light days. You want to have some light workouts. You want to fuck around with the light weights. You want to fill in the muscle. That's what you call filling in the muscle. Because if we just lifting heavy, yeah, we tearing the muscle, we putting stress on our body. But at the end of the day, the way that it's gonna feel, you're gonna be like an old bulky ass nigga that don't look like you eat more than you work out. So that's why they tell you, like go light, like work on your emotions. Like it's some days where when you take your rest days, you go in there, don't even put no weight on it, just go in there, just work on your emotions, work on your movements. This is how you keep your tendencies and all of that shit good. This is how you keep, you keep your muscles good. It's certain spots that you want to fill in, but it's going to come with emotion. You can't rush it. That's why I say, man, you're going to give it 100. All right. When your body want to rest, you're going to trick the mind of the body. So when you trick the mind of the body, then what? Your schedule is thrown off. So now your body ain't going to know how to react. Because all the body know is, oh, motherfucker, we at war. So when you step out there and you do the wrong turn as a receiver, or you make the wrong cut as a running back, and that's when that injury pop. Ever see Saquon Barkley finish the season? Let's just be honest. How many seasons has he sat out before he just got traded to the Eagles? Notice him and Jalen Hurts was the two niggas they had on this commercial squatting the most in college. Y'all better listen to T-Money, man. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts because it's different when you train how you supposed to, and when you train to be this. Listen, don't train to be a beast. Train for success. If you don't know what I mean, don't go in there and try and beast the whole goddamn weight room out. Don't go out there and try and always run over your cornerback, or you run through your offensive line when there's no need. Because it's going to come a time where your body is going to you're going to need that in the games. So like, just be careful, y'all. Like, we got to think about this shit when we talk about these NFL players and we sit back and we talking shit. Like J.C. Horn, for example. I don't know if y'all ever seen him like in a practice, but he do all of this unnecessary shit. Like he jump up, he one hand catch the ball, he coming down like trying to do some pretty shit in practice that he wouldn't do in the game. So this is why he keep tweaking his fucking ankle and he ain't properly taking care of it, because you want to do this fancy shit instead of just doing what's regular. That's what made Josh Norman different from motherfuckers. Josh Norman went through the motions. This is what made him elevate. You go through the motions when you need to do that trickery shit, like how he would stretch and get the fucking ball. I bet you niggas didn't know Josh Norman did yoga like a motherfucker. You can tell, man. You can just tell. The body shows what it needs to show at times. These are why these players last as long as they do, because it's the aftercare of the situation. So as long as y'all taking care of y'all body and doing what you're supposed to do, hell yeah, I bet 100 on you. You'll make it through 30 days of training camp and make the team. But if you that nigga that's trying to do too much, you won't make it. It's a lot of motherfuckers that made the Panthers team this year that we didn't think was gonna make it. I didn't see David Moore do too much, did y'all? But he on the receiving team. That's why TMJ ain't here. Doing too much. You're doing so much in practice that when you get in games, you don't know how to fucking think. So now that's why he was dropping the balls he was dropping. That's why he wasn't catching how he was supposed to be catching. That's why he was fucking up in route. That's the same shit I'm saying with Mingo. Mingo was a powerhouse in Ole Miss. But he gets to the NFL, and then you see that when you fucking with the NFL level, it's about finessing. Can I finesse? How the fuck can I finesse this cornerback? That's when you work on route running. That's when that's your specialty. Because I don't know if y'all seen Steve Smith, but he finessed them niggas. So each year Steve Smith got better. Cause he was strong, but he finessed. Like I see a receiver right now I love to death, and I wish he was on the Panthers team. Jamar Chase. Which I don't know if y'all just seen him walk in practice with his motherfucking shirt off. Hey, shout out B Print, man, showing the love. Hey, yeah, I appreciate that cash out, brother. Yes, sir. But I don't know if you seen Jamar Chase, but he walked in practice the other day. He was mad. He wanted to get paid basically, so he coming up with a little shirt and shorts on and just stood there with some shades on. But that's a receiver I would love to have in Carolina. That's the receiver that Bryce needs. You want to know why? Because he finesse. He finessed the cornerbacks. He find the holes in the pocket. He catch with his hand. Like, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Little shit to work on. He catch with his hands. If you see a receiver catch with his hands, that's already a motherfucking goal. But see, finessing, like his whole rookie year, he didn't go in there and try and beat past nobody. The nigga he finessed you. He finessed the goddamn cornerback open. That's all you got to do in the NFL. This is why it's talent that you don't see up front that you see later on, is because they know how to finesse. If you ever watch Steve Smith, he didn't get strong until the motherfucker hit him. But did you ever see Steve Smith physically just running to a goddamn what's the name? When they tried to tackle him, he finessed him. Steve Smith, like, that's how he was breaking tackles. This shit that he was working on, like quick steps, like boom, boom. Like all of that shit, like you gotta know what you're doing, bro. Like if you got love for something, I don't give a fuck if it's playing the game. I don't give a fuck if it's detailing cars. I don't give a fuck if it's goddamn doing what you need to do. If you like money, you niggas finesse for money all day long. You go to work, you finesse around the clock. Am I lying? But you do just enough to get by for the day where you won't get fired. So that's just what the NFL is. Like, don't overdo it. Do just enough. Like, cause to see a lot of y'all, I'm gonna just use a prime example, y'all. Like, same thing in football. Y'all at work, right? And you one of the best workers there. All right, you got a newbie come in, and you got to train him up. All right, he gets trained up, but he thinks that it's about fast movement. When it's not needed. Work slow. Slow your ass down. All right, when it pick up, you one of the best workers there. You know when to kick in gear. That's why you still there. Am I lying? Somebody, hey, chat, let me know if T-Money lying. Because when you kick in the gear and get the job done how it's supposed to be done, that newbie looking at you like, damn, well, she ain't moving, or he ain't moving as fast as me, but he getting just as much work done as me. That's why you still at your job. That's why some of these NFL players are still at their job. CeeDee Lamb is another example. He don't do too much. He just finesse the cornerback. BJ said it ain't the same in football. Well, BJ, I beg to differ. How is it not the same in football? You let me know, because every player that I didn't ever seen train too hard or play too hard ended up on the injury list, the pub list, or was a great but had to retire early. Luke Kuechly, what you talking about? Luke Kuechly knew enough to where he didn't have to, goddamn it, go as hard as he was going, but he did it because he loved the game of football. But if Kuechly would have slowed down, he'd still be here. Like, y'all gotta understand, man. It's not about going hard 24/7. Go hard or go home. Yeah, you won't go hard or go home. Right up there to God, you keep doing too much. Sit your ass down and slow down. That's all y'all gotta do. Like, come on, keep it real with me, man. You gotta keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? BJ said wrong training. What you mean wrong training, BJ? Paul said facts. Work smarter, not harder. Did y'all ever see? Another example. Since motherfuckers think T-Money don't know what he talking about. Tom Brady. Did you ever see Tom Brady doing too much off season? Did you ever see Tom Brady doing too much come training camp? But you seen him turn up in games, right? You seen the new shit that he worked on in games. But you seen him elevate. How he was throwing this receiver open, how he was getting the ball there at the age of 45. Like, how the fuck was he doing that? And if you motherfuckers don't think I don't know what I'm talking about, ever see the great start slowing down, finessing your punk ass? You ever wonder why Jordan won 6 rings? You ever wonder why he made it look so good toward the end? It's called fundamentals. But for you to slow down and learn fundamentals, what does that require you to do? Finesse. Big Tight. Me and you talk about this all the time. I'm sure you up here. What's finesse, Big Tight? Fundamentals, right? When we do our how to spot a hooper, what are we talking about? How to finesse. Fundamentals. How can we set this up for that to be open? That's just what it is. Like, y'all can't argue this with me. I just know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, it is what it is. Like, come on now. But the people that do the most in the NFL never last long. We didn't have greats that never last long. You had, what's his damn name? He played for the Tennessee Titans. They called him, was it CJ2K? Chris Johnson. That was his name, right? He was good for that season. And then what happened after that? He kept trying to run hard. Where he at now? I mean, he was going quick. I heard 2K one time, and that was it. Derrick Henry did what? He ran hard. He got the 2K yard. He got the king. He got the crown. But after that, what happened? The nigga went downhill. We didn't hear. We knew he was there, but we didn't hear nothing about him. And a lot of y'all, blame it on the offensive line. No, nigga, it's about finesse. When you a motherfucking receiver out there lining up against that cornerback, if you don't know how to finesse, you that cornerback will. You better think about the great cornerbacks that was out here that was setting your ass up for a bullshit route that you ran and picked your shit off. But see, in due time, that skill comes. If y'all think I'm lying, if you don't believe me, watch what Patrick Mahomes do. He gonna only get greater, but his fundamentals gonna change. And it's gonna be like, what the fuck? Because if you slow down just enough, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring this up. I gotta bring this up right quick. All right, this is another point I'm gonna make since people don't think I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Check this out. So, did y'all watch last season? I'm pretty sure y'all did. We all thought the Baltimore Ravens was going to the Super Bowl. Did we not? But what did Lamar do? He balled out. He played hard. He played hard. But what the Chiefs do? I sat back and I thought about that damn thing. I said they pulled a motherfucking Tom Brady with the Patriots. They chilled all year long. Y'all keep this in the back of y'all mind. They chilled all year long, had ESPN, had Good Morning Football questioning them niggas, was they gonna make the playoffs? Was they going far? And we didn't know why they slowed down. Well, I did. But y'all didn't know why they slowed down. Because they had the same team. Oh, they must be on a Super Bowl hangover. No, nigga. They don't have to do as much because they got the talent and they can just chill to the playoffs. And once they got in the playoffs, they pulled the gun out on your motherfucking ass and showed you that this 45 still shoot the same way, even though how old it is. Y'all niggas better use y'all fucking brains out here. Stop telling me what I don't know. That's Brady done this shit to y'all a couple seasons. He took off a season. But when they hit playoffs, we ain't got too many games to go. Let's bust this bitch down. And they went to kicking through every goddamn door in the way. But y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. Slow the fuck down. Future NFL players, young niggas, slow the fuck down. Because you will be that motherfucker that will be getting that big ass check at the end of the day. Stop doing so much, man. Stop fucking doing so much. But y'all gotta keep it real with me. A lot of these greats ain't here no more because how hard they played, bro. Let's just keep it a banging. Y'all just gotta keep it a band with me, dog. Y'all just don't know how many concussions Adrian Peterson had. Yeah, y'all just don't know how many injuries that man had to deal with. Thomas Davis played for us going hard just for a spot on a fucking team, just want to be relevant. Fucked his knee up how many times? Going hard. But when he came back, the biggest comeback player I ever seen, and went on a run with Luke Kuechly. It's because he slowed down. He took his time. He learned how to finesse instead of learning when to. I was something back in my day when I was goddamn playing football. I'd take your head off, but I knew when to. And it's only because I matured with the game. That was it. It been younger me, I'd have hit your ass hard for no reason, but it's times for that. You ever see how Ray Lewis used to hit you? He hit you with a boom, like, oh shit. He was known for hitting you hard, but he had to slow down and hit you hard when it was needed. Because that was Luke Kuechly's problem. Luke Kuechly wanted to blow your goddamn head off. And that's why he kept ending up with them concussions. What D-Cash just say? Save the energy for the playoffs. If the team already good enough, why we gotta keep showing these motherfuckers season in, season out, that we gotta goddamn go undefeated or we gotta go 15-1, some shit like that. Whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna vote well. But if you take your time and let these motherfucking newbies burn themselves out, and then you do the due diligence when you get to the show. Let's do enough to make it to the show. Let beat everybody in the division. Let play a few games, just have just a slight little winning record. Then you get in there, you to sleep, because guess what? You gonna get in there, your first game gonna be weak anyway. It's a wild card. You know you ain't finna get beat because your team stat. Then you get the hard. It ain't. Listen, y'all. The playoffs ain't long at all. What, you in the Super Bowl, what, about 4 weekends? This shit over with. Like, what the fuck? You ain't got to play all season? So T-Money just up there keeping it a band with y'all, man. So BJ said, let me address this. BJ said, work smarter, it will get you cut or lose your scholarship. So BJ, I said training camp. You saying scholarship. Okay, now right here, y'all. Yeah, you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do to at least get the NFL to look at you. But once you hit here, once you're a top pick in the NFL draft, you don't have to come to training camp and kill your motherfucking self. Sanders was gonna make this team from Texas, regardless of what he did through training camp or the preseason. He was on the team because they drafted him high. But if you want us, I just got a simple question for you. Is it whether you make the team or not? Could you survive 30 days at an NFL training camp? That's all I'm asking. Could you just get through 30 days of it? That's all I wanted to know. Like, could we prep like the NFL for 30 days? Like the NFL players prep. Could we do what they do just for 30 days? But as far as making a team, yeah, it's gonna take a couple extra steps. Especially if you're a newbie, you're a rookie. But all I'm saying is once you get to a certain point in the NFL, slow the fuck down. Because it's about finessing. Because what you'll do is you'll lose what you had going for you if you keep going hard, man. That shit it's a mental thing at the end of the day, fellas. That's all I'm trying to say. Hit that like button, share and subscribe the video, man. Get me in the algorithm. It helps me out in the algorithm. It's all free. Hit the Cash App. It's in the ticket at the top. Support the channel. It's for a good cause. But most importantly, keep it real with T-Money. Could you make it through 30 days in the NFL training camp? Like, let's just be honest. But as far as people prepping to make the team, you got to do just a little bit more. But once you make the team, then what? Shout out to the rookies. This ain't for all rookies. Everybody I named was damn near vet. Jamar Chase, Steve Smith, all of them people was vets. But all I'm telling you, in order for you to last, this is it. Basically what I'm saying in my title. Could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? I'm asking you, could you last? That's all I'm asking. Could you do what the NFL players do? Could you say, man, I went down that bitch 30 days, nigga, and I goddamn, I did what I had to do, nigga, preseason. What's happening? They cut me, but goddamn it, I did what I had to do. The goal was ultimately to make it through 30 days of the NFL training camp. But this goes to vets. This goes because you consider the vet damn near year 3. You older than goddamn most, because they draft every year. You're gonna be at least 2 years older than the motherfuckers that's on your team. So you gotta think, y'all. Y'all got to think. If you keep going hard, will it force early retirement? Andrew Luck, Luke Kuechly, motherfuckers of that nature, because they kept going hard. That's what was wrong with Andrew Luck. But then again, I go back to the RG3 thing. He went hard all season, and then when he got to the playoffs, and when he got that hit, that when it fucked his entire career up. It's certain points where you got to go hard, man. It's certain points. See, the beautiful thing I love about CJ was CJ came in. He figured out going hard is getting my ass whooped. So he went on a little losing streak, but he turned the season around. You know why? Because he slowed the fuck down. But see, some players ain't got that. They ain't got that goddamn mentality. It's about locking in, going hard 24/7. But see, CJ slowed down and started finessing. You want to know how I know he slowed down and started finessing? Because he started finding more open receivers. He started throwing down the fields. When he came out there, he was out there training. He was working on his throwing motions. He was getting his shoulders and shit loose with the basketball, with the swinging of the baseball thing, doing a little golf thing shit. He was getting himself loose. Because what it was, he sat down. Well, I'm going to tell you what CJ did. The nigga sat down in the film room and said, hold on. I got a couple fast motherfuckers on my team that can get open. If I just slow down a little bit and see what's happening, I can start slowly picking motherfuckers apart. And that's what CJ did. Now, had he kept playing fast, his ass just would have had a losing season. The coach would have just been in the goddamn playoffs with a bag up quarterback. But had he not did what he did, it saved the season. Had he not talked to Tom Brady, had he not talked to Peyton Manning, had he not worked out with those guys, which he did, and they showed him, man, slow the fuck down. You got the techniques, just slow down. That's why y'all niggas hating on Shador. Shador over there, he works out with Tom Brady every time his season over with. I don't give a fuck what type of advantage he got on other motherfuckers because who a daddy is. I'm just saying. What you think? What do you think Tom Brady teaching him? If you got a good teacher and then you a good student, you learn different. If you got a good teacher and you a bad student, oh well, that's how you end up with bad grades. But you learn from these greats though, man. You slow this shit down because if they never would have slowed down, they never would have lasted as long as they did. It's not about pushing it to the limit in the NFL. It's about knowing when to give it your all and when not to. You're going to see a lot of that this season. A lot of those rookies that was drafted this year won't make it through the season. You take the game how it comes, and then you elevate when you need to elevate. But everybody I'm really mostly talking about is vets. But for y'all, I'm asking y'all to put yourself in the shoes of a NFL player. Could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? Could you do the Dayyys that they do? Could you get the proper shit done in your body that they have to do? You have to go see people. You have to go see the physical therapist. You got to go see all of these motherfuckers to figure out if your tendons is good. If you having muscle spasm, why is your shit keep cramping up? Like they got to tell you all of this. You need to drink more of this. You need to do more of this. You need to take an ice bath in the morning. You need to do this. You got to prep because it's a lot of stuff that's coming at your body. But if your body is prepped the correct way, you'll last. If it's not, we'll see you later. Y'all think I'm lying. These lower leg injuries it ain't coming from old nigga. I got bad bones in my family. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You prep your body. Because the body, it works with your brain. It's like you learn a route to work every day. If you keep going that way, like let's say you use a GPS the first time. All right, you've been going a few times. All right, I don't need a GPS no more. I know how to get here. All right, you put your body through the same routine, what it's gonna do? I don't need a GPS no more. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Thank the God above. I ain't never have no injuries when I was doing this shit because I knew how to carry my body. I knew how to prep. I knew when not to do certain shit and when to do certain shit. And let me knock on wood. I ain't never had no injury, bro. But it's about how you prep your body. Y'all gotta goddamn stop with this goddamn, oh Lord, motherfucker. What D-Cash say? I feel you, T-Money. The tempo in college is so fast, they have to adjust. Well, see, that's different, like I said, D-Cash, because it's college. You trying to get drafted at that point. So you just got to come. Shit just got to, you got to go with the flow in college. But if you one of those guys, the top prospect on the board, why the fuck are you out there trying to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, try and kill yourself? Don't do that. Make it to the NFL, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. But if you a newbie, yeah, nigga, like, of course, like, goddamn, you at this point, you don't even know how the system run. You feel me? So, I mean, let me roll through the chat. He said, me neither, T-Money. Knock on wood, just Knicks and Knacks. Thank you, Big Tight, because guess what? Big Tight was a tight end, y'all. He knew how to take care of his body. Me and him talked about this shit. It's 150 degrees at training camp in NC. All right, what are you saying? But T-Money, Bryce talked to Brady too. He didn't work with Brady though. Carolina Panther Pulse. CJ did. They told y'all that shit, but y'all just didn't hear it because it ain't our quarterback all the way. Anthony Richardson worked with Peyton Manning. They just didn't tell y'all that. All right, let me go through the comments, man. Let me go through the chat. What up, Fish Bub? QT0, he said lies, T-Money. What I'm lying about, QT? Fitness shit for real. I love yoga. I must not be lying about nothing if he's saying he love yoga. Shit. I do yoga. What the fuck? I'm not ashamed to say I do that shit, nigga. You ain't no bitch for going to do what you need to do for your body. Yoga keep niggas around here. Steve Smith took what's that shit? That little ballerina shit. Y'all didn't even know that. This elevate you for situation. This is why I say slow down, know what you're doing. If he would have never took ballerina class, Steve Smith wouldn't know how to catch that, how he was catching that bitch in bounds and just falling with the feet all pretty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just sliding out of bounds. Like a lot of y'all forget that shit, man. Don't forget that shit. This y'all team, man. Do studies on your fucking team. Nah, you a Colts fan, T-Money. I told you that's where I'm going, Panther Pulse. These goddamn Panthers don't do right. Goddamn right I'm about this motherfucker. T-Money, you seen how much Derrick Henry spend a year on maintaining his body, $240K. Exactly, because he got to. He's a bigger statue than others. You feel me? So, going through these motherfuckers. Yoga changed my life. I need to get back to it. Yeah, it's therapy. It helps you like lose weight, all types of shit, flexibility, man. Like, man, that shit, man, when I was doing that shit like almost every day, man, my body was doing some shit I ain't know it could do. I'm just being honest with y'all, because when I first had started my bodybuilding journey, nigga, I was 320. I said, what am I doing wrong? This is before I had to learn my body. This is how I know I really should be a personal trainer. I had to learn my body. You know, this is before YouTube come out with all little fitness shit and everybody want to be fitness influencers now on Instagram and Twitter and all of that shit. But this was back when bodybuilders were telling you, motherfucker, eat a pound of steak. Get you some big ass bread and throw you some goddamn peanut butter on and eat that for your protein. This is back when bodybuilders like, what the fuck is his fucking name? White boy. Big ass white boy. Jay Cutler. Jake, there's something like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But he a big ass bodybuilder. That's when he was telling you, eat cheese, eat a bunch of this, eat a bunch of that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Just for this nigga to say years later, oh man, I used to hate eating that much. So I'm following them. So then I started putting two and two together. I said, this shit don't go together. This is a goddamn heart attack. And that's what I was feeling like every day. My chest hurt. I was so goddamn big. I'm big with muscles, but I'm built with fat. I was like, yo, this ain't goddamn how you do it. So then I started going through different shit. I went through the losing weight transformation. I went back to being buff. Like, I went through all of that shit, bro. Like, you just got to learn the body. Like, you niggas walk around here with headaches almost every day. I don't know why you goddamn head hurting. Well, maybe because you ate a pound of salt. You know where they cut salt from? Rock. So swallow a rock and tell me how long it's gonna take to digest in your motherfucking stomach. You just gotta put that shit together. Swallow a rock and then you let me know when you gonna shit it out. You be in the hospital before you shit it out. I'm just being honest. a pound of goddamn. That's why you walk around with headache. Oh man, I got a headache. Oh man, I'm feeling dizzy, body going on because you just ate a pound of sugar. Same thing as a rock. It's got to pass through your body. That's why God gave you niggas fruits. Yeah, a source of sugar that you just need, but guess what? It's in water form, so you just piss that out. Y'all got to think about this shit when your body telling. I'm a healthy ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you that now. When your body telling you, so ask my wife. I tell her what's wrong. Do I not? I tell her what's wrong with 100% of the time. She do what I tell her. You don't need these pills out here. You got heartburn. Guess what you go do? Eat you some watermelon. That's gonna kill your blood pressure and it's gonna help calm your stomach down. Oh, you niggas low on potassium? You don't know what's wrong with you? Eat you a banana. Swallow it down and then go behind it with some coconut water. Watch how good you feel. That's what these motherfuckers got to go through. That's why DCash just said Derrick Henry spent $240K on his body. That shit ain't cheap. It ain't cheap to be healthy. I was borderline diabetic, y'all, like real shit. But then I was taking the pills. I said, hold the fuck up. I don't need this shit. So I just went about a year and a half without them just to see, like, okay, my body called for this. What would it need? That's natural. So I started grabbing shit. I started experimenting. I don't need that shit. I'm off all of that shit. Yeah, y'all just gotta know, man, how to treat your body. That's all this shit vote down. This is what it come down to in the NFL. Some of them NFL players be eating steak dinners before games, all types of shit. Nigga, my team, we went to the playoffs. We fought hard to get to that motherfucker. Guess where they took us, y'all? Guess where they took us before the playoff game? Motherfucking CC's Pizza, goddamn buffet, where you can eat all you can eat. I cussed the motherfucking coach out. I ain't even lying. My coach, I see him in Walmart every goddamn day. He'll tell you I cussed his motherfucking ass out. I said, why the fuck is we going? These niggas ain't gonna want to play after they eat this shit. And sure enough, oh man, fuck that shit. Them niggas too big. Them niggas ain't too big. Weak as hell out here. Y'all niggas just lazy. They ate all that goddamn bread and then you can't move. Bread and pasta are the two hardest things to goddamn digest. They won't go nowhere. Won't eat that goddamn shit. Let me go back through these chats. Fitness will get your finesse will get you cut fast. BJ, I think you got a misunderstanding of what type of finesse I'm talking about. I'm talking about like shit, working on your quickness, your route running, working on how to break a cornerback down without being so physical, like a DK Metcalf. He may look like he fit and he all this and the third, but he catch the ball. He just want to run your ass over. That's it. But you're going to run the wrong motherfucker over and it's going to cost you a season. Why y'all think Tyreek Hill's still running around this motherfucker? Because he running around you. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit. See what everybody else talking about. That nigga, not the wrong. He said ballot is good for balance and strengthen your legs. Yes, sir, Big Tight. Aubrey said, I've got yoga class this evening. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Y'all stop being ashamed to let motherfuckers know y'all do yoga. Then we had the best time of our life when we did that shit. Yes, sir. But look, T Money talking about cutting rocks. It's the trapper in him. Hey, shut the hell up, Carolina. You went off on PPP yesterday, goddamn it. I just want to let you know. Sawdust absorbed by the bloodstream almost immediately. Hey, y'all, we got a nigga that don't know what he talking about right here. Jayon, why y'all trying to go against me, bro? What you mean? Where y'all think kidney stones come from? Too much goddamn salt. You think I'm lying? Look it up. It turns into rocks, JM. It's gonna hit your bloodstream, but in a timely manner. That's when your head go to hurting. Your head don't go to hurting unless you eating goddamn bunch of pork. Like straight up. Like if you've been eating like soda in a period of time though, not like without you knowing it, then yeah. This shit will just you get that goddamn headache that won't go away for a few days. Then you feel like you need a goddamn Tylenol or something. No, you just need some water. Just drink your whole bunch of water. Drink your gallon of water. That shit'll be flushed out. And then just figure out what you're doing wrong. Candy girl laughing. Get sleepy. Hey, tell them, Candy girl. And what Candy girl says, call working smart. Cussing coaches out sound like Robbie Anderson. But was Robbie Anderson wrong though? Where did the team end up at? Some of them players passionate for the game of football. Like some of that losing shit shouldn't be called for. Bread and pasta makes you sleepy, yes sir. He said head hurts typically from too much caffeine or not enough water. It's the restriction of blood vessels. Well, yeah, caffeine to do that. Not enough water to do it too, but you missing one important thing. Your head can hurt too from not enough electrolytes. What's up, Ken Carolina? I'm just talking some shit up here. That like y'all ain't nothing y'all can tell me. I done went through all of this shit. Stroke waiting to happen with a lot of salt intake. Guess where stroke come from? That shit go to your brain. That shit, everything, shit, salt, sugar, and shit like that, fuck with your brain, dog. I just got to get better at what y'all doing. That's all. Hey, look. Hey, JL, I'm laughing. I told you, look, hey, look, somebody pull up on me, man, because the shit I'm talking about today, straight facts. I just want to show y'all something just for a split second, though. He said, no brains, no headaches. Yes, sir. You take your brain out, you ain't here no more, big type. I don't know what the fuck yet, but you ain't here no more. Hey, let's see. But yeah, man, y'all keep all that shit in mind, bro. It's a different outcome when it comes to, you know, certain shit. You know, but let's do this for a split second. Hey, shout out to 180 athletes. Be making some good videos, but look, all this hard working and shit. Look at this. Who missed this shit, y'all? You can tell this somewhere from, I'm gonna say like a high school to probably like a little college or something, but I miss football training, bro. But I want you to notice something about a couple of these athletes in here. Some of these motherfuckers that ain't seniors or whatever they supposed to be in here working too goddamn hard. For one. And everybody used to wonder if I was the strongest motherfucker in the school my senior year. I finessed my way at hitting the weight I was hitting. And then you got some coaches like this right here that are just goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Let me get through this. Man, go hard, motherfucking coach. I'm about to pass out. Go hard, nigga. But the most important thing you got them doing is stretching. What I always told you niggas is stretching school. Stretch, you gotta stretch. You know what I'm saying? Did I put the link in the chat? Hold on, my bad, y'all. We gotta get better, T-Money. That's all. That's it, man. It's just health. You gotta watch what you drink too. A lot of certain beers got a lot of yeast in them. A lot of beers don't. You ever wonder why? Hey, hold on. Let me say this. I got you, nigga. I got something for you niggas today. You ever wonder why you sit there and you be watching Sunday football and then you drink almost about a case of beer and wonder why you getting sleepy? Man, these motherfuckers been lost, man. I'm about to goddamn lay down. That's one reason why you're getting sleepy. Because as a Panthers fan, we keep losing. Man, fuck this shit, man. I'm going to goddamn sleep. The second reason is why you niggas drink them beers and shit. It's got a bunch of yeast in it. What is bread made with? Yeah, let's think about that shit. That's why you niggas be getting sleepy on Sunday. Ain't cause you tired. You done had too many goddamn Bud Lights, too many Michelob Ultras, Cool Kev, too many goddamn Coronas. Like, let's the link is down there, Big Type. You gotta type it in. JM said, what the fuck JM say? JM said, I agree with you about bread and pasta as well as benefits of yoga and balance. Yeah, you ain't got no choice but to agree with me there, dog. I used to drink a whole lot of beer and then wonder why the fuck I was getting sleepy and tired. Why I wonder why I had to take a nap midday. And you to start drinking early. You drink you some liquor, that just gonna twist and turn you. Look. Don't drink no liquor early because you don't know which way you want the day to go in. But yeah, this most important. I like this shit right here. Also, core workout is strong too because a lot of emotions are held within the stomach. That's important. You ever go do an ab workout? Like, I ain't like not to, mislead nobody or nothing or talk no shit. But if you go in there, you got a gut, like go hit some yoga and go do some abs. Nigga, it'll make you feel like you got a big ass six pack. And when you walk out of there, all them good positive endorphins done hit your body. You know what I'm saying? You walking out of there and you feel good. Because you got to target certain shit for that day that you wanted to target, and plus, like, you just open up because not only did you go in there and just do something healthy, not only did you just go in there and do what you needed to do in the first place instead of sitting down on your motherfucking ass, but you worked on your brain. You need your brain to think. But most importantly, y'all, some shit I like doing a little bit because I got stuff going on. Get your rest. Because it was one point in time I was feeling like I was really Superman. I got that motherfucking tattoo on my arm. I really feel like I was that nigga. Worst thing you want to do is go out one night. They just put you in a bad situation. And go out one night. They're a young motherfucker. And he didn't hit the gym. He good, brain working. He can handle a drink or two. Cause he didn't burn enough calories. You know what I'm saying? And enough fat for that day. And you roll up with your big sleepy ass, you done goddamn your body fucked up, goddamn sugar and salt beating your ass, and you think you gonna roll up and hit this nigga. He hit you with a weak ass goddamn hit to the chin and you drop. Nigga, you was sleepy. That's all that shit was. Because of the shit you ate. Y'all better think about these situations. The link is in the chat though if y'all want to pull up. But just I know we done went left, y'all, and I ain't even really mean to go left like this. But nah, man, could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? Think about this shit. When you see motherfuckers get hurt, let's break it down. Why did he get hurt? What didn't he work on? Like, freak accidents happen, yeah. Like, motherfucker might go out there, break his ankle. Motherfucker might go out there, you know what I'm saying? But why did you get hurt? Like, you see a lot of players fall for no fucking reason. Dante Jackson was one of them. JC Horn was another one of them. You see players like that from time to time. But the thing about these players, they feel this shit before the game. They feel this shit before the game, y'all. That's just real shit. Get the Cash App. Show some love, man, if y'all want to, dog. Like, share, and subscribe to motherfucking video. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Get me in the algorithm. T-Money in the algorithm. Y'all know y'all fuck with me. But now the most important thing is, man, stretch. Do you some yoga. It ain't got to be hot yoga. Just go do you some yoga. Relax. Relax your brain because that's what it does. It's calming. It relaxes your brain. It pulls the stress from your brain. Go in there and meditate. I done tried that shit too. I was one of them niggas. Man, that goddamn little pussy ass shit ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna do none of that bitch ass shit, nigga. I was one of them. Nigga, I went in there and my wife told me, she was like, man, just sit down and just meditate with me. I said, what? You know me, I be talking shit. I'm not doing this pussy ass shit. Man, I sat down and I swear to God, I closed my eyes, I sat down and just let shit release, nigga. It's like I went into another world. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. That shit worked. But it didn't happen the first time. I'm gonna be honest. It took me a couple times. Cause the first time, you know, you got your eyes closed, you motherfucker like you a man. You like, man, oh shit, this shit felt a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like at first, but as you keep doing it and you get comfortable with it, then the relaxation is just something totally different. Like it just take you into a whole nother world. Your brain would be clear. You be ready. You be ready for the day, man. But that's just what it is, man. That's a lot of this shit is important. I'm just gonna get some hardcore shit. Here we go. Our coach used to do us like this. Man, and I just love this environment. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You don't get more hype in a workout, man, and a motherfucker, your team be like, man, let's go, motherfucker, hitting you and shit. Man, get that shit. And then that goddamn, when they jump up, they be like, and then you be feeling like you on top of the world, bro. That weight room action where it's at, though, goddamn it. I'm telling you right now. I just love this shit, bro. I love the game of football, period. I'm about to hit the link. All right, Big Tight, come on up for a second. Idea Aubrey said, so many good yoga apps. It's very helpful. Yeah, man. A lot of you niggas got to try it. You feel a lot better. You think a lot better. You feel me? You debate a lot better. You know what I mean? Because some of you niggas debate game weak as hell out here. But yeah, just see what's going on, man. Look at all this good shit he doing. This good exercise work right here. Look at that shit, boy. I don't know. I just missed this shit, bro. But see, a lot of these players was like, they work out and the technique be off. And that's another thing too that comes with time and, you know, slowing shit down fundamentally. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I see the coach, he correcting a lot of these motherfuckers. But as you get older, man, if you look at like the vets of the NFL, when they go in there and work out, they not trying to like little dude right here. He might be trying to pull his goddamn back out. Like you'll see them nigga, they be pulling it slow. Like Jeremy Chin was a good motherfucker. That motherfucker could work out. And he would go in there and everything was like a slow repetition. And like, I don't know why the fuck we got rid of Jeremy Chin, y'all. But yeah, man, shit. I mean, it's a lot of shit that you gotta put into thought when you think about these NFL players. Like, I could almost pretty much tell you when a motherfucker get hurt, why he got hurt. Like, I mean, unless it's like a contact to contact type of hit, that's different. But if motherfucker just falling out for nothing, like, all right, motherfucker, what happened was, why y'all think they keep saying in training camp that they putting stress on something? Or like, nah, he tweaked the hamstring. Why did he tweak a hamstring? Like, let's just be honest. Why? Did he overwork it? Did he overstress the muscle? This coach just doing too goddamn much right here. But did he? Let me pause this. Did he stress the muscle that's back there with your hamstring? Like, what did you do? You done something. It's always something. Goddamn it, it ain't never nothing. And then you get in the game, you pull it, you gone. You can't overwork yourself, man. Finesse. That's all you. When you make it to a certain point of the NFL, it's finessing at this point. That's why finessing goes along with fundamentals. I'm finessing you. You ever seen Kobe finesse a motherfucker? fake like he laying the ball up one way and then go back on and lay it up the other way. Fundamentals. Setting up the post shot, knowing when to spin off, knowing how far to jump back, knowing when the defender gonna swipe at the ball. It's called fundamentals. We finessing. But I'm wrong on what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. That's why I said I miss this shit, right? I ain't even gonna lie with y'all. Hey, that's a good one right here. That's a good shoulder workout, and plus it stretched the shoulder too. I love that shit. I do that when I go to the gym. That's good. And look, a lot of y'all that go to the gym and they're making these machines so you can just focus on like a certain part of the muscle and not stress the muscle. Like this right here would be called, what we call this, you stressing the muscle and then you straining like too much extra shit. That's why they made machines for this now. Like it ain't to prove that you the stronger motherfucker. Like this shit will leave you with shoulder issues, like all types of shit. But if you take the machine, now I get it if you niggas gotta work what you gotta work with. I done been there too. But if you take the machine and you just focus on these traps, then it's taking the stress away from this shoulder shit right here. Cause this just a trap workout. That's all that is. He working the front of his traps. But meanwhile, if the weight too heavy, he could be stressing like all of the ligaments up in here. And you will feel it. But like certain machines are designed for, that's why you see a lot of these motherfucking that's getting big and they just feeling the muscle in because they're working on the machines. I used to think, man, free weight, nigga, goddamn, you a bitch if you don't know how to goddamn. Man, I had to learn some shit. Throwing that 600 up, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like free bench, fucking with my shoulder heavy. I got up on that goddamn machine and did some of that shit. The newer bodybuilders were telling me to do. Some of them, you know, them personal trainers was like, man, go try this. So I went and tried it. I said, oh my God. I said, this is why these niggas' chests and shit be this big. Like I was big, but I was like, I wasn't filling in the muscles how I was supposed to. I was feeling like big like a motherfucker, but like it's a whole lot to this shit. Y'all don't mean to be boring y'all, dog, but hey, what's up with it, Big Type?
What up, player?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm just trying to talk to these boys on what they need to be doing.
Yeah, I see you giving the health and fitness.
Yeah.
Health and fitness tactics.
Yeah, man. Cause see, like they think a lot. Big Type, they think a lot of this shit is just you gotta go hard or go home. Like you better tell them something, Big Type.
Oh yeah, you gotta pace yourself on some of that shit.
Man, what? Why you think they be ending up hurt? Them a lot of young boys be out there hurt too.
Yeah, I think that's why Odell Beckham keep getting hurt, man. I think he
thank you. Another one. How hard was he going? I've seen this motherfucker overwork his legs on social media.
Yeah. Now you remember that's what Christian McCaffrey said. He said, I think that was the last year he was with us. That off season, he said, you know, he had talked to some Marshall Faulk, some of the older cats, you know, running back who had a long career.
Yeah.
They told him that, you know, you can't overwork yourself. Even though you want to be the best, you can't overwork yourself in the off season.
Yeah.
You be breaking your body down. Especially with him being a running back, taking all them hits, you know, getting all them plays. Yeah.
So I mean, big Tight, man, niggas gotta be careful, man. If they be careful, they'll be all right. You just gotta be all right, man. That's why I asked. Could you survive 30 days at an NFL training camp? Could you last? Because whether you get cut or not, I ain't saying. Did I say make the team at the end of my shit? I just asked, could you last?
You just trying to see if you last. Right.
Could you last? Because if you can, that's a milestone for you, nigga. I got to put this jersey on for 30 days. What was you saying, Big Tight?
Hold on 1 second. Let me sign the paperwork right quick. Hold on. Right.
You good. But yeah, y'all got to realize that, man, it's just, can you last? Could you do the shit that they doing? Like as far as preparation. That's all I'm asking y'all. I ain't asking y'all to go out there and make the goddamn team. Thank you. Goddamn it, Carolina Panther Pulse 336 say XL overworking too. That's why I said, y'all, he's overworking his body. And let me do this right quick.
Okay, I'm back, T-Money.
All right.
Yeah, now since I don't got older, man, I don't live it. If I can't do sets of at least 10 to 12 with it, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
I got to be able to do whether it's on the bench, curls, whatever I'm doing. If I can't do it, like do sets of like 10 to 12 with it, I don't even fuck with it.
Well, see, I know you came up in the era of free weights.
Yeah.
And I did too. So like, they design shit for us nowadays to make sure that we are not straining certain parts of the muscles that shouldn't be strained by trying to work another muscle. That's why they make these machines, man. So y'all niggas can't be running from these machines. Don't let these niggas tell you a bitch because you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't using free weight.
Yeah, it's more technology out there now. When I was coming up, motherfucker, I mean, you had a workout plan and shit, but motherfucker more lifting heavy.
Yeah.
You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
Shout out to the Highlight Zone, man. Subscribe to him. I'm about to show y'all some route running. Go ahead and get it off, Big Tight. I'm gonna show them some route running.
Oh yeah. Hey, I used to do that shit too, cause like I tell you, I was a pass catching tight end. So I used to, when we used to warm up, get ready, start when the receivers and tight ends and backs, they running routes while everybody else, in they individual drills. Shit, I ran routes with the receivers and tight end. I did that. I did both of them.
Hell yeah. Y'all check this out. I'm gonna show y'all something with Xavier. That stop for that nigga was just a little too hard.
He was in the right spot. He just he
stopped too hard. That's what's wrong with him.
Yeah, he was in the right spot. He was there. Yeah, he opened right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time. He was open. He just got to catch.
Watch how hard he run. Watch this shit. Watch how hard he run. Yeah, he dropped that one. Goddamn, dog.
Yeah, he got to catch that shit. He open. Yeah, to catch that, baby.
Look like he was scared to get hit. Hold on, let's see.
That's what I said to you, Money. Cause look, when he dropped it, them two motherfuckers were right there on him. Like, you might well go on the seat. You might well go on to catch that bitch.
Yeah, but look, I mean, he cutting. He ain't got to do all of it. I want y'all to go looking like a CD Lamb or somebody like that. They don't run this hard. Like they'll hit a cut, and then boom, they'll hit that quick cut, and that's when they get wide the fuck open. I'm telling y'all. Damn. He was open though.
Yeah, he was open. He overthrew him on that.
And this is the way he turning his body. I think that's why he dropping a lot of them balls too, y'all. It's just how he throwing that body at the end, like he instead of just doing like a turn, he sort of like he throwing he throwing his shoulders around and ain't. I don't know, bro.
Oh, you talking about the quarterback? I got you.
No, I'm talking about goddamn Xavier.
Oh, you talking about when he dropped that pass?
Yeah, but then on like the routes he run, it's like he throwing his shoulders. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a goddamn receiver right quick. I
could think about it, T-Money. When he was in college, he wasn't really no route runner like that. He running shit down. He wasn't really no route runner like that. So it's like he learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? As he going to be a route runner. When he was in college, he was more downfield 50-50 balls, running routes coming across field and shit. He wasn't really running like curls, out route, shit like that.
Right.
He wasn't really, yeah. So it's like now he learning. Which I don't understand how motherfuckers in college, how them coaches be doing that shit, not preparing people for the NFL like that. Like how now. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback go to the NFL and they ain't never called a play in the huddle. I don't understand why motherfuckers ain't calling play in college. Motherfucker look
Yeah.
to the sideline. They, you know, they throw up hand signals or they holding up Bart Simpson signs and shit. And everybody, you know, everybody know what the play is. You know, but when you get to the NFL, they gotta learn how to call plays. Like I feel like college, you know, they supposed to get them prepared for the NFL, so they ain't gotta be learning that shit. When they start practicing, they ready. They ain't
Yeah,
gotta be
I'm
trying
gonna
to
show
learn
this little quick one right quick, y'all. But I ain't got damn finna play it too long. But look, this Steve Smith right here. Watch how he get past this motherfucker.
Oh, he got his ass right there.
Yeah, it's just about finessing, dog.
Yeah.
But he ain't swinging his shoulders. Like if y'all go back and watch this.
Who got him?
He ain't swinging his shoulders.
Yeah. When he
like
to the inside,
David, when he's swinging like his arm following like kind of like you can't do that. You gotta. Steve Smith always tell them boys like he be teaching, keep your goddamn hands up.
Yeah, that way you keep them cornerback, keep that hand getting in your damn chest.
Yeah, see, watch this. But see, watch when he put his all into this route. Watch this. Come on, man, run this shit. Here we go. Watch when he put his all into this route, right there. And we gone. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like y'all gotta. I don't know how to explain this shit to y'all, but I ain't gonna go too in depth because I ain't about to get goddamn flagged on no goddamn bullshit. Because I will cut that film part out.
Yeah.
Hey, bullshitting.
Yes, sir.
What he say? TB12 has wonderful workout classes I had joined. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He used to do yoga. God damn it. All them motherfuckers at some point in time they had to do it.
Yeah, shit. No, why them coaches used to always tell you, you come back out after halftime, they always tell you, stretch, stay loose. Cause, you know, you've been sitting in the locker room, you know what I'm saying, that bitch getting cussed out.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come back out at halftime, you know what I'm saying, you got to get loose, stay loose, stretch, stay loose. You know what I'm saying, so you don't pull nothing.
Hell yeah, man, that's just what it is, goddamn it. Unc ain't been live today, have he?
I ain't seen it, not yet.
Yeah. But no, man, that's why I'm bringing this to y'all, man. That's pretty much all I wanted to ask y'all today was, could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? That's all.
And then shit, T-Money, you know now, shit, they got it easier now. They ain't practicing 2-3 times. They ain't practicing 2-3 times in a day in football camp like how it used to be.
They used to have our ass out that motherfucker.
They be saying 2 a day. They be saying 2 a day. That should be 3 a day. It just be one day you don't got on pads.
Hell yeah. But a little bit tight. We about to get the fuck up out of here, goddamn.
I got you. Hey, it's all good.
Now go ahead and get off what you about to say.
Oh, I ain't talking about shit, man. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. But look, y'all. Hey, look, the rest of y'all subscribe. Share it live. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. Give me an algorithm. It's all free. Hey, man. All I wanted to know was, could you survive 30 days of the NFL training camp? Put yourself in the shoes of an NFL player before we criticize these motherfuckers. Bryce, just a little bitch. He ain't goddamn, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with that nigga, and it is what it is. But with that being said,
be straight to you, man.
Hell yeah. Well, look, all right, Big Tight. I see y'all, man.
All right. Yeah. Be safe, man.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's get to it.
Come on, man.